What is up, everybody? It's your boy Roll. So, you guys asked, so you guys shall receive. This is my up-to-date hero profile for the August format. And yeah, this is post-Dune, of course. So, you guys that are looking for a good hero deck to play, you guys can try this build out. So far, just with even tinkering with my deck, just by removing 3 cards and adding 3 cards to my weekly Spice episodes, this list and lineup has been doing me really good. And I just realized, spoiler alert, I'm running a very minimum mass hero engine, and that's mainly due to the fact that right now, the way the deck is played, we really don't need Dark Law and the boys like that like we used to, but you still want to run it in your deck. But I'm going to go over the list right now for you guys to see what I'm talking about, and then we're going to go from there, okay? So starting off with the staple, 3 Stratos staple. You got to run 3, man. I've been preaching this forever. You run 3, no exceptions. Best starter in the deck, and popping back row is very important. Still nowadays. 1 liquid, just for your, when you combo off, you can get that draw 2. 1 OG Neos, really good, really powerful. 1 Spirit of Neos to add the new counter trap that allows you to negate spell and traps. Now, if you don't like this engine, which I'm considering cutting it, no, honestly, I don't know how I feel about it just yet, because I am seeing a lot of people, even in my area now, are not running Link Kribo anymore, and so Dark Angel, you can go for the main deck Dark Angel. I'm not main decking Dark Angel because I'm running this engine, but you can go either way and do good. The only reason I'm not doing the Dark Angel is because a lot of the times people can play out of Dark Angel, but at least when you have a counter trap, they have to deal with a guaranteed negation versus Dark Angel. So I will test this build out without this engine and see what I like. I do like this card because a lot of the times too, when I'm comboing and I'm running low on resources and I have a Dead Fusion Destiny, I have the extra Neosin deck, which allows me to resolve my Fusion Destiny to make like a dangerous player or something like that. But the same thing can be argued for Dark Angel as well, unless you go first turn Dark Angel and just win. So I like this card because it just stops everything. So yeah, so far so good. May not cut it, I don't know yet. 2 Shadow Mist, staple. A lot of people think because of the Dark Mass Hero engine is weaker now, they don't want to run, they just want to run 1. The reason why you run 2 because it's the best supplement engine to the Vision Hero engine, because Vion, dump this, add any hero in your deck. It effectively turns Vion into a Stratos, which is really good because you go Vion, dump Mist, add the Liquid, banish the Mist to add a Poly, and pop off for a quick OTK right there. A lot of the times, since I am running 2 increase, this works or not. But if you're running 1 increase and you want to do the 1 increase play, whatever you guys want to do, then you can run 1. But if you're going to run 2 like me, you need to run 2 increase. Destiny Hero engine standard, 1 Denier, 2 Mally, Plasma, staple. I mean, nothing more to say here. Fusion Destiny, first turn Plasma DP. If you guys don't know, you guys should know by now. 2 Vision Hero Vion, staple. 3 Vision Hero Ferris, staple. 2 Vision Hero Increase, staple. Finally, people are starting to see why I run 2. Mainly because the guy who top nationals with heroes ran 2. Same concept, man. You want to run 2 because in the grind game, you resolve Ferris more than once. It doesn't always come up, but hey, when it does, and it works. This is a 40-card deck, by the way. And to run off the monsters, which is 22 monsters, 3 Ash Blossom and Joyce Bing. It's the most generic hand trap in the game right now. It's one of the best hand traps in the game, hands down. It's probably going to go back down as the best hand trap in history because it literally has been relevant since its release, and it always floats in and out of meta decks consistently. Now for the trap lineup, and I go to spells afterwards. 1 favorite contact for your combos, 1 protection elements for the combo. So you guys don't know what these cards do. Favorite contract allows you to fusion something from your banished zone, your graveyard, in your hand and field. So pretty much you can fusion from everywhere, but it's searchable via your new Elemental Hero fusion, which I'll show you guys later. And then the protection elements, this is the card that you can add with Spirit of Neos, which is generic spell and trap negation. It's actually really good too because you can, I found out you can actually, oops, sorry about that though. My GoPro like keeps falling apart. I need to get a new one or just find a way to make it work. Anyway, so this is really good because you banish Ab Zero, you negate a spell and trap, blow up all their monsters, and your Ab Zero come back at the end phase. The fact that this banishes your, when you have an established board, by banishing your hero monster and bringing it back during the end phase, your opponent has to deal with another body. At first, I thought that was kind of mid until I started playing this card. I'm like, you know what? This is not bad. And also, when you open it up with like a dead hand, you just open up this in Stratos, you still end on Stratos, set this, and hopefully if you open up your one of your 3 rivalries, you have a solid field. You're not going to get OTK because of rivalry, and you just negated one of their most important cards. So, and people still don't expect spell and trap negation out of heroes. All they expect is really just Dark Angel lock or bust. So Yeah, this is really good right now. Then Rivalry, because it's Rivalry, it's really good right now. Heroes is a warrior deck. 3 Droplet, staple, best card in Heroes, because we can't really deal with a lot of boards that have spell and trap negation, so, or monster event negation. So we pretty much can't deal with omni negation boards. This helps you with the omni negation boards, honestly. Fixes your Sword Soul matchup and any other things else you might struggle with. So you definitely run this. It was kind of bad during the Tier Limits era, but then again, Tier Limits was a Tier 0 deck, so go figure. 1 Miracle, 1 Poly, 1 Card by the Grave, 1 Mass Change. So this is different for me because I'm so used to running 3. I thought I was running 2, but after getting my deck together, I was like, I've been running 1? Okay, so yeah, Mass Change is good. Dark Law is still important, but it's just not as important as it used to be, which is why you want to run 1. And yeah, that's pretty much it about that one. 3 Fusion Destinies, staple. 3 Hero Lives, staple. You don't really need Rhoda unless you're running like a 50 or 60 card build. You don't need anything else because everything else is just combo pieces and board breakers. 40 card main deck, really good, really powerful. Time for the extra deck. 1 Shiny Neos, staple, really good. If you guys don't know what he does. Can't be destroyed by card effects. When he hits the field, on summon effect, destroy cards your opponent. I think it's monsters or cards. Destroy cards your opponent controls up to a different number of attributes. So pretty much you're popping at least 2 to 3 cards at the most, sometimes 4. 1 Infernal Rage, Flame Wingman to grab your favorite contact. This card is so good because when you fusion him out with Neos, you tribute him to bring out your Sunriser, which I'm also running at 1, and that just goes into your combo plays. But yeah, 1 of these, you don't need more than 1. 1 Dangerous. I cut it for the long time for Baguska, but Baguska been kind of dead recently, so I added it back, and man, this card's really good for fixing brick hands, especially when you have Poly. And a lot of the times too, this is just really good just overall, just having an extra play for Fusion Destiny. Because running 3 Fusion Destinies, you have DPE, but when you top deck another Fusion Destiny, like, oh, I wish I had Dangerous to put in more damage on the board. 1 Absolute Zero, staple. Wake Up a Hero, staple. This is all pretty standard. DPE. 1 a Driver, Infernal Devicer, 2 Cross Crusader instead of 1. There is some people still running 1, surprisingly. If you ain't running 2 right now, then hey man, play what you want. 1 Dread Decimator. I know there's people cutting this as well. I don't understand why. This is one of the best XYZs we have. It gives you another play to beat over monsters that are stronger than like 2,500. And his trample ability, the fact that he can inflict the differences battle damage when he attacks a defense position monster, is really good. I like it. I'm going to continue running it. And then my 1 Blast and my 2 Dark Claw. I know you guys are saying, well, Chris, if you're running 1 Mass Change, why are you running these 3? Well, in my side deck, I am siding 1 more Mass Change, which is why we can go into 2 Dark Claw, because in some matchups, I do want to open up Mass Change. So, yeah. But anyway, let's go to the side deck now. Now, side deck is always subject to change. This is not finalized, but this is just what I ran at locals the other day. So 3 triple attacks, really good, really powerful. One of the best side deck cards in the game. You side this in going second because you know they're going to side in more hand traps against you. So usually they're going to side in Nibiru. So they Ash Blossom you first. You can play this, look at their hand, get rid of Nibiru or get rid of a bestial monster, and then pop off from there. The second Mass Change, just for if you're going to go first and if you're playing against a deck that you know that Dark Claw is really important against, you want to run that Mass Change. Feather Duster for back row decks. 3 Cosmic Cyclones for back row decks. 3 Bestial Baldrakes. Now, this is a card. If you have the regular Bestials, the good ones, then you want to run it. I'm only running Baldrake because I don't have the rest of the Bestials. And I'm not going to pay for them, and I don't feel like looking for them. So, I mean, it's literally just for I can't lose to Branded, because, you know, Branded, they do the Branded lock. You literally run this when you play against Branded, when they Branded lock you. Or any of those goofy decks that just lock you out by abusing their graveyard. You want to use Bestial Baldrake or any Bestial monsters. But once again, if you have the good Bestials, use the good ones. These are just fillers. 1 Dark Angel for going first. And 3 Drolling Lightbirds. These may or may not come to the main deck. I haven't decided yet. I noticed a lot of hero players are main decking this, but this card is really good coming into the side deck as well. It's just at locals, because I mainly play at locals right now. You're going to see a lot of rogue decks that Droll just don't destroy. So, this is my hero deck in detail. Post your thoughts and opinions about it in the comment section down below. Like the video if you're new here. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. It's your boy Rogue Hero, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys in the next video.